All right, what's up, everybody? Sorry for the late start. I got my coffee. We are good to go. And yeah, it's me, Snicker. Welcome back to Thronebreaker. Okay, recap. So last time we ventured into uh we went to this area. Things weren't great. We went this way. We're in the forest. The forest sucks. It's just a bunch of non-humans and humans killing each other. And then we ran into these ghouls that were attacking the Nilfgaardian detachment, and I got a little frustrated, and that's where we ended up. So off stream, I went through and I rebuilt my deck a little bit. I didn't want to change too much, but I unlocked these cards, this pitfall trap in combination with the fire starter, and it worked really well against the ghouls. And so yeah, I went back, I defeated them. It took me a couple times, but I did get it. We saved enough guardians. We learned that they were actually a what would you call that? Like, they were from another country that Nilfgaard had taken over, and they weren't really willing participants, and so they came over to my side. So now we have a couple of detachments of these Gesso footmen. Gesso is the country they were from. And then the Gesso Arbalist. So on round one start, appear on the battlefield. So these guys start automatically on the battlefield when we play. That's actually pretty cool. Move this unit to your deck, then summon a random unit from your deck to a random allied row. You know what? I'm actually going to put these guys in. And I think that means I'm going to take you out. These Wagenberg guys. Cool. We will try that. But yeah, we're going to continue along the way. Went up here. There's some stuff. The soldiers weren't super stoked that we got these Nilfgaardians in. Oh well. We need allies. That horse is really stiff. That kind of looks like the unicorn that Yennefer was using. It looks familiar. Go ahead. Cool. Okay. Let's head. Okay, so we were making our way towards these elven ruins. This bridge is out. We went through here. We decided to go right. This was the horrible town where everybody was dead. Yeah, but this is not a nice wood. This is a trap, right? This got to be a trap. The presence of wind-tossed tents suggested others had visited the Moulderwood not long past. Yet, why had they deserted their camp? What had become of them? Before the Lyrian scouts had a moment to investigate, they were surrounded by the sound of slackened bowstring and whistling arrows. Scoia'tael. It's always the elves. Alright, shortened battle, only gonna last one round. Got our fire starter. We have Ache. We got Black Rayla, who's actually going to be handy here because we're finally fighting the Scoia'tael. Every time we destroy a unit, she gets stronger. Cool. Cool. Give 1 charge to units with depleted orders. Do we have anybody out here who has order? Move this unit to your deck, then summon a random unit from your deck. Okay, okay. Doesn't look like we have anybody with a ton of orders, so I think we're gonna get rid of Reynard. Yeah. Okay, this works. Hopefully. I need to check out their card art, I think. Elven Archer, order, damage a unit by 2. If it was already boosted, damage it by 6. So it's good at taking out units that are getting a boost. Damage an enemy by 5 and its adjacent enemies by 2. Damn. Pretty good. Well, let's try. Let's see what these Gesso footmen do.
The chase is on!
So it deploys, but I don't actually get to use their marker. Huh. All right, well, let's go ahead and we will deploy you over here. Go ahead and use this to damage, and these guys should fire. So close. Yeah, he should do solid damage to that Lyrian Scytheman. Cool, that's the same. Wait, this has got a cooldown, so he can continue to do that? That's crazy. Let's go ahead then and pop you out. Hit you.
Peace with humans? I buy that.
Cool, and that should boost Black Rayla. Order the highest... damage the highest enemy by the number of elf allies.
This could hurt.
Let's set this row on fire.
Your tricks will not save you, Dwan.
God, the elf units look cool. Whenever you play an elf, boost its adjacent units by 2. Let's go ahead and... kind of want to turn you into a bear. Let's turn you into a bear. Oh, and we get the dog.
None shall tread on us.
Whenever a non-elf unit is destroyed, boost this unit by 2. Cool. Let's move everybody down into the fire.
Well.
Now we will see who is weak.
Okay, let's then... I feel like we want to get rid of this guy. Yeah, let's do this. Let's hit you. And then let's use you to get rid of this unit. 2, and 5, and then we hit this guy for 3. Black Rayla really liked that. What is this? That's not allowed. He can't play a unit I can't see. That's not fair. Okay, well we'll play you back here. Attempt to hit you. The next time your opponent plays a unit with higher power, damage it until its power is equal to the war dancers. Dude, Scoia'tael's got some mean decks.
Oi! Hey there! Come here!
Alright, this one boosted by the power on the right, so we want...
Go! Hop, hop!
I think I might have waited a little too long to play him.
Dance of death! Ha! Ha!
Lock an enemy unit. What does lock mean? Lock status that disables a card's abilities and removes other statuses. Disables and flips over face down cards. Okay, so if they played that ambush card and I had her, I could deploy that and cancel that one's ability. What it sounds like. We'll play Rayla. Means we get
Enough chit-chat.
to...
Draw your weapon.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's play you. What happens?
We got a job to do.
We get the spy. That's not good. We did get our spy back. Okay, they couldn't beat us. Getting shit on led you to rebuild. More like I couldn't figure out a way to beat it. It was, yeah, I had to take out some stuff and really go all in on a strategy, and I don't know if that strategy will work against any of the other enemies I fight. It was really useful against, you know, that particular deck, which was the Necrophage deck. Oh, that's a trap. There's a little rat right there. But yeah, I've also spent all of my resources. I have barely anything left over. Okay, we got a puzzle battle, special rules. Look at, dude, the elves look so cool. This is not your Final Fantasy XIV deck. Elf. Okay, this is the Witcher elf. Not some sort of strange, gangly giraffe. He's, could actually do something. Located at crossroads, shrines of Motile were meant to protect travelers from evil. Yet, when Queen Maeve approached one to pray, her force suddenly came under fire, victims of an ambush. Sometimes irony stings. Reduce the power of all enemy archers to 1. Do not let Maeve die. Oh, it better not be Rotz. I freaking hate that dude. Not as much as Bior. I still, you know, still pretty bad. Okay, he's passed. Whenever this unit's power changes, damage Meve by 1. Doesn't have an ability. Alright, so Meve only has 1 health, so we can't touch any of these until we get her health boosted. He's got 16. We've got Becker's Dark Mirror. Damage the highest unit on the battlefield up to 15, and then boost the lowest unit by the amount damaged. Be Mave. That's actually solid. Draw and play 2 Blitz units from your deck, which are all just the Arbalists. Choose an ally and play all copies of it from your deck. Choose a bronze ally on the battlefield or in your hand and add 2 copies of it to your deck. Okay, so it sounds like we want to do this. Damage you. Boost me. End turn. Okay. Then use you to get the Arbalists out here.
One bolt all I need.
End turn. Choose a bronze ally on the battlefield or in your hand and add 2 copies of it to your deck.
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
Great. And then we deploy you. That might have been a misplay. So we don't want this to get to... We can't kill it. Okay, well, let's see what happens.
Give me a time.
4.
Arbalist at your command.
1,
Armor won't save.
2, 3, and then
One bolt all I
5.
need.
There we go. We got it. Falling for the edginess. Did you? I mean, also the fact that he's got that sword shield combo looks like a paladin. Come on, paladins are cool. Okay, I mean, we got this card, the Becker's Dark Mirror. The animated cards, I think all of the card art has looked so great, and the Witcher art, I like it. It's gritty, and they've got a lot of humor happening in the cards, I feel like. How do I get up there? It looks like I gotta loop all the way around. Okay. Right, there's something to salvage right here. And so last time the elves did talk about average paladin wise. Is that what you're saying? Average paladin is like has a lot of knowledge. Definitely has a lot of raid knowledge. As she traversed the Moulderwood, Meve always felt as if she was being watched. At times, the queen thought she'd glimpsed eyes glistening in the thicket, that the rustle of tree branches carried ominous whispers. Of course, these were often mere delusions born of fatigue and fear. Yet, not this time. This one's carrying a bomb. Bunch of knife-eared terrorists. Okay. Ake, you gotta go. We'll keep the spy. We'll try the pitfall trap. We'll see where that gets me. Demon of the Wood. The snack? Do demons exist? Aye, in these woods I've no doubt. Look at that. It is just gorgeous. Okay. Let's go ahead and play. Let's play our Pitfall. Right off the bat, we'll make it so they don't want to be on the front row. Cool. Then we'll play our loyal Lyrian Scytheman. Go ahead and hit you. Nice. And then we'll swap you out before you die.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
So yeah, I feel like this is just going to take damage, and then right when before it dies, you swap it out for a full health card. Is the way you kind of want to play around these.
Got business for me?
Hawker Smuggler. Every 2 turns on turn start, summon a random elf ally. Yeah, we need to get rid of you immediately. I'm thinking play
This
you
could hurt.
here. Next turn, they'll play a unit back here, and we use our slinger to move everybody forward.
Let us sing the song of steel!
That is so edgy. That is so cool, though. Order, destroy a damaged unit on cooldown. That's ridiculous. Okay,
Thing
well,
about
let's
slings,
pull everybody
they hide
forward
well.
here. They just wiped out 4 units in rapid succession. Let's see. We'll taunt them with some elfin onion soup. They're like vampires, super dark and cool and edgy. Not giraffe-like at all. No, they're nice. I like them. Oh. Okay, so deploy clear all row effects from your side. After 3 turns, on turn start, draw the top card from your deck. You can play him on the back row, get rid of that mist. The Strays of Spala. Damage unit by 5 if it's on a row with fire. Damage all units on it by 5. That's really good too. Horse Thief. Deploy. Mark a unit. After 3 turns, on turn start, switch its power with this unit's power. I feel like I want to play you. And we get the dog. Cool. We'll do this. And if it's still not dead, then we can use this runestone to finish it off. Perfect.
Now we will see who is weak.
Okay, we'll play our thief or our spy back here to steal his power. Ooh, what was that? Why is the dog so good? Why does he keep getting so much power?
None shall tread on us.
We'll play you
Should have listened to me, old lady.
to hit you. Okay, we're still
Everything
winning
all right?
pretty handily. Alright, after 2 turns, on turn start, damage adjacent units by 6. If any were destroyed, move to the other side of the battlefield. That would give us 7. Can I use it to kill you?
I'm a 1 second.
I can. Okay. Good.
Have strength, my love.
Is that another one? Are you kidding me? Go away. Go away. And I guess we'll hit you. And we'll do you. Pull something good.
Look what the werecat dragged in.
Dead.
Blood and neck ends. Similian Vat.
Okay, I'm like, there's no way they can make up 40 points in a single turn. They almost did. Damn elves. Ooh, what is that? Sort of bird nest? Can I get up there? Your Majesty, something glitters and glimmers atop the cliff. Few brave souls are prepared to scale it. Perhaps they'll find something of value. Perhaps they'll break their legs. I'm intrigued. I'm willing to sacrifice my soldiers. Alright, this way was the way to that treasure chest. My lady, Scoia'tael felled a tree onto the road. We can remove it. It would require some time, and every moment we spend in this godforsaken forest has a dreadful effect on our soul. You know what? No excuses. Get to work. Clear that log. There's a treasure chest on the other side of this. Yeah, my the morale is low. People are not happy with me. All of that for a multiplayer avatar border. The goodest boy. The dog feels like a cheat card. In The Witcher 3, Gwent, you could get Roach, who would spawn in every time you brought in Geralt, I feel like, but he wasn't super strong. He was only like 3 power. The dog feels like it's getting, 20 plus power every turn or every match, and I don't know why. It says he raids my my deck for treats. I don't think I have anything in there that's... You may raise your hand for yummy treats. Don't have sausage? He's not interested. The rush of opening the chest. The satisfying feeling of getting loot. Lady, look! The raven. It has something tied around its talon. Some sort of letter? Addressed to our enemy, perhaps. Worth a look, I'd say. Fair points. Let's lure it with any baubles we can find. Got a penny in my pocket. Or I can shoot it. Let's use a coin. Okay, somewhere that looks like this, there's some treasure. Oh, good. We can get some morale here. I'm sure there's plenty of people that don't want to live here anymore. We'll go ahead and just recruit them into the army. I want you for the Lyrian army. Recruit 200 soldiers. Yep, I'm firmly anti-elf now, so anybody wants to come with me and get rid of them.
On the edge of the Moulderwood, there stood a small village, Crumhorn. The hamlet was surrounded by a high palisade, while the villagers carried makeshift weapons, flails, axes, and
What's up, Below?
nail-studded
I
planks.
think Knickers boosts himself
Life
by
as the
20 no
Scoia'tael
matter the
neighbours
treat.
was
Is
clearly
it just he
not
consumes a
easy.
random
While her
card
men
in my
rested,
deck?
Meve approached two of the villagers. They lowered their heads in respect and fidgeted nervously with their shirt hems.
My lady, reckon you ought to know. Elves meeting traders in the woods at night. Buy swords, herbs.
Rayla, who had overheard the conversation, twisted her mouth in a hateful scowl.
Hawkers stink worse than vermin. Willing to help murderers for coin. Please, milady. We must find them and punish them. You, talk. Where do these meetings take place?
The peasants looked at each other. One scratched his head, the other toed the sand. Finally, one of them blurted out,
Could tell you, my lady, yes, but only for gold.
I could tell you, for money. Okay, here
I
you
see
go.
I'm dealing with shrewd men of trade. Fine. Your fee.
Meve took a few coins from her
They're just gonna
pouch
name
and
whoever's
tossed
their
them on
like
the
rival
ground.
trader in
The
town.
peasants dropped on all fours and started snatching the coins from the grass, ignoring the contemptuous gaze of the Queen's soldiers.
Them hawkers wheel them goods to the old fishing hut north of here. Scoia'tael come a-crawling from the woods, the first crow of the cockerel.
The Queen told her men to prepare to fight the Scoia'tael and their abettors. Black Rayla sat on a fallen trunk and sharpened her sword. The grinding of stone on blade sounded a grim promise.
You know what? Rayla knows what she's about. She does not like Scoia'tael. Right, they said fishing hut to the north of here. That must be this up here. There are treat cards. Basically, any card that would be kind of edible works for, like the margarine. Oh, is that do I have to have it? It's just in my deck, right? So, I guess I have the elf and onion soup, or the margarine. I don't think he's eating the pitfall trap. So, Rayla is the only... Well, no, I guess there's like a... So Rayla's the only real card that has an order in my deck right now. So Lemons is only good if I play Rayla. So I play Rayla, then I play Lemons, and then I can give her charges to play a card from my deck. And then Reynard only is going to be able to boost those two. So I'd have to have all three of those for any of them to get any kind of value outside of Rayla. I think everybody else is just deploy. Oh no, wait, you've got. Well, he's got an order, but he just moves to my deck anyway, so it doesn't really do much. Should I get more of these guys? We can add a couple in here. I think we get rid of I don't think we get rid of anybody. I think I just don't learn any of my lessons and then just run everything. These guys are solid. They spawn at the very beginning. I like that. Get rid of one of you. Well, I like the idea of that unit. Its biggest problem is that it doesn't it doesn't let units use their deploy abilities. Can you save deck builds? I don't think so, and it's kind of annoying me. I'd love to be able to switch back and forth between a like a monster deck and a Scoia'tael deck. But every time I do that, I have to manually come in here and change everything. The tree needs to be in your hand. It does consume it, so you go one card down, but it boosts itself by a lot. So, yeah. I mean, the Mardrome... Mardrome? Something like that. Transforms something into a bear, which is 22. So that's like a 20-point boost, which is about what the dog gets. And the soup is, I guess it's good because it gives me an option of 1 or 3, but the dog's solid because the dog comes in for free. I'll leave it as is. Oi! You guys trading with
Neve
the
arrived
Scoia'tael?
at the hut the villagers claimed to be the meeting point for the Scoia'tael and the Hawkers. Torchlight flickered amidst the trees, and she heard the sound of hushed voices.
Your Grace,
Whispered Rayla.
they're in our grasp. We must act quickly before the elves retreat into the woods.
Oh yeah, no, we're going to attack. This is probably just like, you know, parents like handing off their co-parented child at the fisherman hut, and we're gonna
Worry
wipe
not,
them out.
Rayla.
The Queen said, patting her on the back.
Knowing
Not with
the way
chance
this
like
game's
this.
like decision making.
The Lyrians
Penalties
rushed
have
out
been
of the
going.
woods at the unsuspecting elves and merchants. Moments later, the sound of combat filled the dark wood.
It is difficult to say who held more contempt for the Hawkers, humans whose laws they had broken by trading with the Scoia'tael, or the elven warriors themselves who viewed them as honorless traitors to their race. Whatever the case, the Hawkers paid neither any mind, or if they stood to gain coin, would bargain with any and all. Cool. All right, we got lemons. We got Reynard. We have a spy. We have you. Thinking we get rid of Reynard. Pitfall trap is solid. Well, as much as I'd love to grab Rayla, I think we keep it as is.
Hawker scum!
Okay. We got the Hawker transport. Whenever a unit is summoned from the deck, give it +3 armor and gain 1 charge. When this unit reaches 3 charges, spawn a random trinket in your hand and set the charge count to 0. That's a lot of... It's a lot of words, funny man. What about fire? Do you
Watch your
understand
heads!
that? And then we'll also hit you and shoot you.
Show me the coin or sod off.
Every 2 turns on turn start, summon a random elf. Yeah, that's why we're getting rid of you. So we don't have to deal with that anymore.
We'll catch 'em all!
Hitting you.
Got business for me?
Cool. Let's use our rune to go ahead and get rid of this one. And get rid of you. The dog, which is going to eat one of our... Lock an enemy unit. Did you lock an enemy unit? It doesn't say so.
Let us sing the song of steel!
Okay. Do 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 do. Cool. Let's play lemons.
My scars? No.
In anticipation of maybe getting an order card at some point. This guy sucks.
None shall tread on us!
Okay, let's see what the Elf and Onion Soup brings me. More fire. Set the power of each on this unit on this road to the average of all units and then destroy self. Yeah, let's set the back on fire. That works great. And then we let's hit you.
Now we will see who is weak!
Cool. Put you out.
Cursed traitors.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, we'll be fine, hopefully. Yeah, I should have played the Arbalist to take that guy out. This is not going
Have strength, my love.
well. Okay, that'll give me 6. Or I play you. Let's play you. No, let's play you here.
Go, hop, hop.
Oh, my little egg.
Damn. It's not going well. Damn! Oh man, the elves just... Okay, you know what? We know a quick way to finish this. That was crazy. They just eliminated everybody on my row. Okay. Get rid of you. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Hawker
Yeah,
scum!
okay, that works.
The chase is on!
Hit you.
Special prize. Just for you, love.
Cool.
Catch!
Play you. Hit you.
Show me the coin or sod off.
Nice. Okay, yeah. Getting rid of that traitor, I feel like is pretty important right off the bat. Play you just for the
Cursed
extra card
traitors.
after 3 turns, hopefully. Quitter. I think we all knew where that battle was going.
Duan Vacamus.
Vara!
Okay. Let's play you. Here. I think I'll get more value out of just playing these guys every so often and moving everybody up. 'Cause it's going to be about 4 damage.
Let us sing the song of steel.
Ugh, especially you. Hate you. Cool. We'll play this. And you and you and you up. Cool.
I shall not fail!
Just gone. A second pit trap? Can I play 2 on 1 row? Hold up. Can I... Oh, that's nasty. Hold on. And then... we will... wait on that. I don't think anybody's really going to have... Yeah, no, the elves really just seemed like I could work with them. Maybe they wouldn't, you know.
We ought
Wouldn't
to
be
help
so
one or
mean.
the other.
Okay, we can play you for that. Up and onion soup. What we getting? Destroy the unit to the right and boost self by its power, artifact, graveyard. Mark a unit after 3 turns on turn start. Switch its power with this unit's power. What's in the graveyard for us? Ooh, we can set the back row on fire too. Hold up. Well, it's random. Okay, we got a 50-50 chance. Did we? Okay, there we go. There we go. I was like, did we play that card? Send it to the graveyard and then pull it? No.
I smell a leak.
We're gonna burn this whole forest down if we have to.
None shall tread on us!
We really need to get rid of you. This is worth it.
Everything all right?
Okay, we'll turn you into a bear.
Oh my.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Okay, grab you, grab you, grab you.
This is elven land, Dwan, upon which your kind dies.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Oh, barely. Let's go.
There's but one penalty for trading with elves.
Meve pulled off a rare trick. She laid a trap for the Scoia'tael in their own woods. The surrounded elves fought to the bitter end, choosing
Looks
death
like
over
Gaskog
human
and Reynard are
captivity.
gonna be
Meve
fighting
cracked
again.
open the hawkers' chests and stared at a mass of tangled oakum. Perplexed, she dug deeper and found the real goods hidden underneath. Bolts with entrail-pureeing hooks, leg-snapping bear traps, and incurable poisons.
Instruments of cruelty,
Said Reynard, looking over the chest's contents.
designed to deliver maximum pain and a prolonged death.
'Tis shameful to fight with such things.
The usually quiet Ache blurted out. Gascon did not share in the general gloom. He reached for one of the arrows and balanced it in his hand with curiosity.
A corpse is a corpse. It cares not how it became one. And these marvels... Oh, my lads could do fine things with them.
I want to equip the weapons. I don't feel like Meve would. We'll destroy them.
My crown I have lost, but my honor remains.
Meve said, grabbing the arrow from Gascon.
I will not allow soldiers under my command to fight with this. Reynard, have these chests thrown in the lake.
In sinking the Hawker's weapons, Meve sent a clear signal that her honor would not tarnish even at the darkest hour. News of the massacre echoed through all of Edirn, cooling the desire of anyone tempted to profit by selling death to elven terrorists.
Cool, and everybody liked that. I'm curious what would have happened if I had taken Gascon. I'm assuming it would have been the opposite, like we would have gotten lower morale, but maybe it would have boosted a unit or gotten some new cards. We got a new report. Hawker correspondence. Joel! Eldane's pointy ears have put in the following order. 2 boxes of gut-tearing bolts, 3 canisters of weaponized hemlock, 5 crates of snares and traps, 1 bullwhip made of the finest steel for Commander Pointy Ears himself. Bite each coin twice. Last time they slipped in a few falsies. The devil's off the main roads. Still can run into Edirnian patrols a time. Klaus. Well, that'll show them elves. Oh, we missed something back here. Milady! Found human remains below, in a rather grisly state, I'm afraid. Seems Scoia'tael's soldiers smeared the man in dog lard, tied him up, and left him near a necker nest. I've heard the elves often execute their captives in such cruel manner. I wonder what he stole from them. Okay. So since we have Ache, I think we get this option. No, for certain. Have Ache rid the area of monsters, then search the body. Okay, so we have 2 maps. We have one of a bend in the road. And another near some huts. Cool. Another trap. It's fortunate our scouts spotted it. What now, your grace? Bridge the pitfall or go back? So that just means I have to go all the way back through town. That's fine. I'd rather save the wood. Plus, it gives us more time to take in the scenery and watch for elves. Maybe locate these treasure maps I'm missing. Don't worry, guys. I took care of your smuggler problem. I don't believe there was anything down here. I'm honestly just looking for... Wait, is this what we're looking for? No, it's just a different pile of rocks. Not the correct one. I'm getting so lost in these damn woods. Oh, there's a fight. Oh, I heard elf. There's our bridge we didn't want to cross. Alright, well, let's go see what these elves are made out of. Beautiful and calm scenery of Edirne flames. It's no Lyria. Elven warriors burst from the forest, a menacing cry on their lips, faces striped in war paint, eyes burning with hatred. Eve stood at the front and crossed weapons with one of these fierce partisans. They stood locked, face to face, their breathing labored from great effort. Who would prevail, and whose life would be extinguished in the shade of these ancient trees? Oh, hopefully not mine. Cool. A lot of pit traps. I kind of want to keep all of these. Onion soup. The rune. Get rid of you. That's cool. Why is Rayla never available when I'm actually fighting the Scoia'tael? Okay, sure, that's fine. We're going first, and we're gonna put a pit trap here. Cool. Do I double up pit traps here or play one in the back as well? I think I play one in the back as well. Cool. Play you up here.
There's a time to
and
reap,
then
a time to sow, and a time to
we
die.
hit for both. Damn. So close. Not the fog. Alrighty, let's turn. No, let's make a card. Spy. Damage unit by 4 if it was destroyed. Repeat this process. Mark a unit after switch dropping. Let's go ahead and play you. We can get rid of our enemies, and we pull the dog. Cool. I don't really want to. Can you hit yourself? There's nothing else to hit. You're gonna make me hit my own people? What do you mean I can't? No, I don't want to. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, I know who's turning into a bear next turn.
Dole! Blastana!
Order. Duel the lowest enemy. If it was destroyed, double this unit's current power and refresh its order ability. Okay. Well, I want to turn you into a bear. Yeah, there's really no getting around that one.
Look what the werecat dragged in.
Spawn and play a fire trap. Not anymore.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Set that back row on fire.
Blood and neck ends. Similian Vat.
Do I use this to try to damage him? I think I do, and then just hope he manages to get burned by the fire. Well, he doubled 2. That's not great.
Hey?
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
I think we're gonna be okay.
You'll regret your mum ever squirted you out.
What did he say? what did he say?
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
Coin never stinks.
Dwar.
Alright, translated from the Elder Speech. Eileen, my daughter, I beg you, please return home. Only death awaits you in the company of the Scoia'tael. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to your mother. Losing your brother in the pogrom was already too much to bear. In the name of all that is sacred, in the memory of our ancestors, leave the forest while you still can. Owagan. Well, it's already kind of too late for this game to try to humanize the elves to me. That looks like another bridge. The trees, they're speaking. Alright. This is some sort of Damn. This looks like a hideout, maybe?
Meve was discussing some matter with Gascon when a scout approached. His blood-streaked uniform revealed the matter to be urgent, so the Queen cut short her conversation and requested a report.
We were scouting, milady, and we found a cave entrance. Small scattering of elves guarding it, but we took them right out.
Gascon scratched his chin.
I'd wager 10 Novigrad crowns there are more Scoia'tael squirreled away inside. We strike before they know we've snuffed out their guards, we might well catch them by surprise. But we must act quickly.
Okay. Yeah.
Then let us act.
Let's get them.
Gather some men and prepare them for an attack. But keep quiet.
The Lyrians crept into the cave. They moved carefully, noiselessly even, avoiding notice for quite a while. Nevertheless, elven warriors soon came pouring out of a side cavern.
Nothing like a good old cave fight. I guess it's a regular battle now, so we have to try to be conservative. Scoia'tael warriors typically employ stratagems of cunning, such as weaving their paths to lead pursuers astray. Yet not this time. The partisans hit Meve's forth with all they could muster, as though striving at all costs to force her from the cave. Must be something good in here. The elves' new tactic worked against them, however. Their fierce resistance only further aroused Meve's curiosity, compelling her to discover what they had hidden in those mysterious caverns. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go ahead and we will play. We'll play you.
Don't like this.
I shall not fail!
Well, they're both 9. That makes that a little bit easier. And then let's just go ahead and finish them off. Do I have to? Do I have to? Sorry, I had to. I'm sorry, I had to. Didn't let me not do it. Poor guy.
Oh, my little lay.
They're not backing down. Must be something of value to them here.
We got a job to do.
None shall tread on us!
And then you're gonna heal.
Now we will see who is weak!
Alright, we got lemons. Alright, I'm thinking we wait. We'll turn you into a bear.
Death to humans!
We have a lot more cards than them. Let's make them play. Unless they pass.
None shall tread on us! Now we will see who is weak!
Solid. That was a solid play by them. Well, we've got 6 back here if we played that card.
Watch your heads!
By 1? Are you? I guess I could use my ability here, but then I'd have to play a card anyway. Are you kidding me? By 1? Really? Are any of these gonna stick around? I don't think so. Alright, let's end turn. They'll catch on fire, they'll burn. Pass. The dog stays, that's cool. Redraw you. Okay, I like that. We have these 3 with Gascon. We'll play you, set a row on fire. They'll play on the opposite row. Anything, I kind of want to try to get rid of lemons here. Yeah, it's fine. All right.
Catch!
We ought to help one or the other.
The chase is on!
Oh my.
They're just gonna heal each other. Alright, what does the Elfin Onion Soup got me? Lyrian Cavalry. Power of each. If the average is 3 or below, destroy all units. No, we'll do this.
Oh, my little egg.
I'm feeling kind of bad. Their entire unit makeup is just healers. Like, am I committing war crimes? Not that the Scoia'tael are any to talk about war crimes with, but I do feel a little bad.
Hey?
Death awaits us all.
They're just gonna keep healing each other, though. That's fine.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Putting everything on Gaston being able to do something.
Death to Old One! I shall not fail!
Okay, I think we've got it. Yeah, there we go.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
Nothing personal, I assure you. Go ahead and pass.
They resisted to the very end.
What's in the cave?
When the Lyrians broke the elven ranks, Meve was convinced their foe would retreat and regroup. But to her surprise, the Scoia'tael fought to the bitter end. She concluded there must have been something truly valuable hidden in that cave. As Meve entered the next chamber, her nose caught the stink of blood, pus, and urine. Then she understood. The elves were using the cave as a field hospital. Wounded fighters lay by the cavern walls. They made no attempt to defend themselves, nor to beg, nor to make
Can't this game
peace
just
with
be
the
nice?
gods.
Be like, you got the
They
cave and
merely
you got
watched
treasure
the
from
Lyrians
it.
calmly, with stark
Instead,
contempt.
there's like, here's a moral choice. Okay, we got an card for ointment.
Milady,
Whispered Rayla.
you saw what the Scoia'tael are capable of. What they do to humans. They would have no mercy for...
Reynard, usually calm, could not hold back and cut Rayla off.
What, pray, do you suggest? That we murder the wounded?
The warrior responded in a whisper, slowly emphasizing her words.
I suggest you leave. Leave me and my men. We'll take care of the rest.
Damn. Oh. Oh, the game. Why can't the game just be nice to me? Just give me something good. Stop making me do this. All right, well, you know what? We're not going to kill him. Not going to kill him. It's going to come back and bite me in the ass. I can tell.
Meve looked the warrior in the eyes and was terrified by what she saw.
No, Rayla. We shall not touch them. Do you understand?
Rayla was quiet for a long moment. Finally, she nodded and left the cave. Reynard followed her with his gaze, hand on hilt.
Reynard, listen to me. You are to keep a close watch on Rayla until we are at least a day's ride from this cave. If she separates from the column, if she tries to double back, I wish to hear about it. Do you understand?
Reynard nodded. Despite the day's victory, they left the cave in a somber mood.
Is Rayla gonna try to come back here and finish the job? Nobody enjoyed that. Damn it. This forest sucks. Nobody's happy to be here. Okay, I can do this to get another trinket. Provides access to the training ground. I think I've already built that. I think I've already built both of these. This gives me more recruits after each battle 1. This gives me more gold after each battle 1. This gives me the ability to train more people. Oh, and it also promotes the existing ones. So if I can get to this one, it boosts the bomber, which will then double the chance it will damage the enemies when he deploys fire. Sure, we'll build this. And that'll boost our Scytheman. It got my soldiers' mood down. It got my mood down. I'm hoping that at least maybe carry some weight with the elf guy. You know? The one I'm gonna go meet. Trees? The trees are talking, Maddie. That was the other bridge. Okay, there's only one part of the forest I haven't been to yet, which is this one.
Have we not passed this way before?
Scouts say no, Your Grace. They mark the trees.
Elves could have erased the marks, or left new ones where we've yet to tread. Best to follow the sun. Only way not to lose your bearings.
I have a map. Okay, this looks like the next part of the story.
Meve was riding at the head of the caravan when Black Rayla rode up and leaned towards her. She spoke in a whisper, a hand shielding her mouth.
Your Grace, I've something important to tell you. Yet you can't show anything to miss. Look straight ahead. Make no sudden moves.
Meve nodded slightly and waited for her to continue.
Scoia'tael scouts in the woods, watching us. Eldain's near here somewhere, preparing his attack.
So what do you propose?
Asked the Queen, her gaze fixed on the road ahead.
Let him catch us out in the open.
Those elves will come back to haunt you for sure.
But
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
An elven cemetery. We can find cover behind its walls.
Meve was accustomed to discussing important decisions with all her advisors, but she knew there was no time for consultation now. She had to trust Black Rayla's advice, and so without further delay issued the appropriate orders. Meve's retinue reached the cemetery before dusk. Her soldiers knocked down the marble statuary and piled them into barricades, while scouts took up positions outside the walls to watch for the foe's approach. When the sun set, the woods exhaled the heat of the day, and a thick fog soon arose. Out of the mist stepped Reynard's scouts, bound and pushed
They'll kill the
forward
dog.
by
That'll be the
elves.
last time I have
One of the
mercy for anything
Scoia'tael,
in this
a
game.
sturdy elf with long hair,
They hurt that
stood
dog.
by the cemetery wall and cried,
I am Eldain. I would speak to Meve.
Oh, look, he's got like a lute and a flower. Like he's, you know, he's got to be good.
I am she. Speak.
Cadmil and Kedvagenvid, Renna. This place is of great import to us, the Enshe. I would tell you of its monuments, of the weeping Ensevern, carved by 3 generations of sculptors, or of the alabaster relief of King Kellad, so beautiful even the birds would gather to admire it.
Okay, what about all those people that you killed by the windmill?
But I see your men have found our memorials, and in the way of Dwan, destroyed them without a second thought. I cannot say this comes as a surprise. You've already shown the gods molded you from the basest of matter.
Get to the point, Eldain.
So I shall. As you certainly know, the necropolis is surrounded. Soon, there shall be a battle. But it is unseemly to fight in a cemetery. So I ask you to come out into the open.
And surrender our tactical advantage.
I suspected a matter so impractical as respecting the dead would mean nothing to you, Dwan. So I submit one more argument. The lives of the soldiers you sent to spy. If you leave the cemetery, I shall set them free. They will fight at your side. If not, I shall kill them, here and now.
Milady, don't listen to him. He can't be trusted.
Rayla, those are good men. Fabian, Gerrit, Matthias, they've served me for a decade. They'd crawl through 7 hells for their queen. They do not deserve such a death.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely I'm picking the stupid option here.
I accept your conditions.
I still knocked over your
Grace,
statues.
I beg you.
Soldiers, we march into the field.
Rayla is gonna leave. Rayla is pissed. I've not let her do
Eldain
anything she
clasped
wanted to
his
do.
hands
She
in
wanted to
thanks.
kill all those people in the town. Didn't let her do
A
it.
swift,
She
almost
wanted to
careless
kill.
movement slit the throat of the scout standing nearest to him.
Ah, damn it. We knew this. We knew that Eldain couldn't be trusted, and then we trusted
You
him.
should have listened to Rayla, your grace. We elves truly cannot be trusted. Spala!
Damn it. I hate this game. I freaking hate this game so much. Eldain wore no armor, wielded no shields. He glided on the battlefield with a dancer's grace, walking on air, evading attacks with elegant ease. His own blows sliced so smoothly through the air that it seemed to me his blade never found the mark. That is, until Lyrians started collapsing to the dirt, trying in vain to stem the blood spurting from their arteries. The wounds were small, no more than thorn pricks, yet devastatingly lethal. It's funny how the option that is right and good is the stupid option. I mean, did you see the follow-up? Did you see the immediate follow-up? Oh boy. Okay. Fall traps to everybody. We don't need the spy. Thank you, Rayla, for finally coming out and playing. Okay, this works because I can boom, boom. That's a combo right there. That's fine. That's fine. That's... What else we got here?
I warned you. Now
That's fine.
we've lost the advantage.
Well,
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I take full responsibility.
you should, Reynard. I'm gonna let Gascon make fun of you for like an hour tonight. There's something over here. Let's put in a pitfall trap.
Nay. Drum
Did you just
came
get
next.
kidnapped? Hold on. After one turn on turn start, destroy a locked enemy, then damage all enemies by 2. If I kill it... Hold on. Are you telling me if I move him back... Okay. I don't want to kill him, right? So... If I do this, then I hit you, can't attack you. If I just... Cool, and then it boosts all my allies by 1. That was my question. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. And then I guess we'll just kill you, because otherwise you'll kill him. Why does he still have the spy symbol next to him? He's not going to go back, is he?
Got business for me?
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Alrighty, let's Let's light things on fire.
This could hurt.
Your tricks will not save you, Dwan.
Funny how the game didn't even give you the time to feel good about that option. I mean, it was a really, really dumb idea. I had hoped that it was going to work out fine. What do? When an elf ally is destroyed, destroy the lowest enemy and self. That would be you.
You'll never take me alive!
Really? Nobody caught on fire?
Onward, Fryhead!
Ooh. Okay. I can play a card from my deck. Any card. Damn! Ake has a ton. Why don't we... Do I have another bomber card? That's really what I want to do. This'll cheer up, Rayla. We'll kill some people.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Get rid of you. Get rid of you, hopefully. We can still play a turn.
My pain serves a purpose.
It's just disgusting.
Watch your heads!
Set this row on fire. Can you get a... Hold on. And then I can grab you and then play again. What the hell? And then technically I could get Reynard and play him.
We must trust each other.
And then restore all these. And then use this again. And grab you.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
And then use you. Grab that. And then I figure I'll just play Gascon.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
How's that for a combo?
I shall not fail!
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
You can hear it in his voice. The last decision broke him. Ooh, Reynard. Like, it was a really dumb decision, so... Alright, let's hit... you... Yeah, let's hit you. Boost you. Still died, but still boosted my entire side. Okay, play you.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Finally found the OP combo of Rayla Xavier Renner. I mean, it was there. Just lighting the entire forest on fire, too. That seems to be working pretty well. Alright. We're gonna eat good tonight. Have an elf and onion soup. Play the top unit from your deck. Are these... He's a blitz unit. She's not. Okay. Where did you come from? Why... Spying. Status for a unit played on or moved to the opposite side
None
of the...
shall tread on us! Now we will see who is weak!
The chase is on!
I don't understand why this unit moved over here. I'm a little confused.
Hey? Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Slaughter them to a man!
175 to 12. I feel like that was close.
After a long, bloody battle, Eldane's unit was destroyed, and Eldane himself sat at Meade's feet, defeated and dying.
To die in a cemetery. Something amusing in it, wouldn't you say?
I'm not amused.
I am surprised you are in the mood for humor.
All my tears I shed years ago. My family killed in a massacre aimed at eradicating our race. Senseless. Utterly senseless. Reyna, we have lost. Me, my Scoia'tael, the Enshe. We shall vanish from this earth. Your grandchildren will know us in fairy tales only. I know I deceived you, but lay my bones to rest in a grave. Let me part this world with dignity. Ager Dregared.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, please. How
I'm not
dare
putting him in
he?
the grave. I'll throw him in
Look,
the
he
river.
laughs, Your Grace. This dog should rot in an open field. Need I mention the willow? The many strung from it?
Yeah, you...
Mercy you don't deserve, Eldane. I shall leave you where you lie.
You hadn't killed
where
my
rats
soldiers.
will gnaw at your bones.
In your boots, I would do the same. Vasse derad, ep again.
Meve gave the order to march that very night, not waiting for the day to break. She wished to leave behind as soon as possible the moulderwood and the rotting elven remains littering Kedva Genvid Cemetery. Black Rayla rode at the head of the caravan to the Queen's right, a satisfied smile playing on her lips.
Okay, so she's happy. We got the guy in the end. Mandrake, tell me why that looks like a fat person. Right? Am I crazy? I don't like this art for the Mandrake. I don't. It looks like one of those one of the three sisters that you have to go deal with in The Witcher 3. Why are we not happy? We just won. Be happy. Why are we happy? No. Come on. What are we doing? We got a new report. Letter found on Eldain. Eldain. Via Imperial emissaries, we've made contact with a commando operating on Temerian soil, led by a certain Yorveth. Okay, I recognize that. He's from The Witcher 2. He's willing to coordinate his campaign against human regimes with our forces and awaits further information. You should send word to him as soon as we deal with the Lyrian company. Yeah, I think Yorveth was in charge of the Scoia'tael where that girl had to deal with.
Oh, at last. I'd begun to think this wood had no end.
And I thought bandits knew their way round a wood.
We do. Around those not brimming with elves armed to teeth.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, where on the map are we? We're on the corner. Looks like we're gonna turn and go... this way? Oh, damn, we still have got an entire section up here to go do. Looks like a puzzle with... is that a troll? What is that? Yay, Yorveth mentioned. Yorveth is fine. I liked, oh, the commanders. I can't remember the commander guy's name with the turban. I think I always called him Roach. I don't think that's exactly his name. I've come across many trolls in my travels. Some were friendly, eager to lend aid. Others, such as the one we've encountered in war-torn Aedirn, viewed humans differently. As, say, a tasty ingredient for soup. Good soup. Eliminate the she-troll. Keep all your allies alive. Okay. She-troll. If humans hurt troll bad, troll makes strange glowy stick go zap. Fair enough. Scepter of Storms. Order. Damage the lowest unit by 3. Repeat this ability until all charges are depleted. Every turn on turn start, increase charge count by 1. Okay. I think we play you first.
As you command.
Alright, then we play you.
Can't take it anymore.
Oh no, this is gonna be... Okay, we gotta hit it for 10. When these guys die, it'll hit these guys. Okay, so we've got... Well, hold on.
Naturally. At once.
If I spawn these guys, right? Boom.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
What happens if I just shoot you? Oh, but I don't want any of them to die. Okay. Yeah, Vernon Roche, #1 lover of Tiberia. So how am I supposed to do this if I don't... Damage the lowest units by 3. Repeat this ability until all charges are depleted. Every turn on turn start, increase charge count by 1.
As you command.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Keep all my allies alive. These guys can't stand up to this. No, I don't want to have to deal with the troll. I'm sorry. Stupid troll.
The burning fields and orchards spewed thick black smoke, turning day into darkest night. Riding in the middle of her caravan, Meve could see neither its head nor its rear. Reynard ordered the men to keep formation and march in silence.
Eyes open, fore and aft. The foe might well use these conditions to spring a trap.
When a scout's shrill horn cut through the silence, Meve immediately galloped to the front of the column. She found herself in a pile of red-hot coals that had once been peasants' huts.
What the devil happened here?
Bodies lay amid the ashes, barefoot men in nightshirts as if caught in their sleep. Meve deemed them yet more victims of the black-clad invaders, but Gascon had another interpretation.
Look at the arrows. Imperial issue? Not hardly. Nor are they the type the Scoia'tael favour. And the tracks in the mud, the attackers fought not in formation, but man to man. Bandits. It must have been.
Reynard, standing next to him, nodded in agreement.
Gascon can be relied on here. After all, he knows of what he speaks.
An uncomfortable silence fell over the group, ending
Okay,
only
well,
when
Reynard,
Meve
that
ordered
was
the
just
scouts to determine the direction of the bandits'
needlessly
tracks.
antagonistic.
They returned to report the killers were hiding somewhere to the north.
Is there anything on these town boards? No, it just shows me the map. It does show me local interest. I forgot about that. Continue. Grab this. There's some people hanging out.
Further, and I'd advise you to do the same. Bandits took the fort to the north.
Was nearly home. Nearly with my dear wife. Go to Edirn, they said. You'll sell at a profit, they said. I'm going no further, and
Okay, well, why don't
to do
you
the
come
same.
with me to avenge
Bandits
your
took
dead
the fort
wife?
to the north.
Maybe. Join the army.
Another dead end. How the demons do I get out of here? How do I quit this place for good? Cursed land. Nothing but corpses and ash. Corpses and ash far as the eye can see. Smoke everywhere. Billows of it. Stings your eyes and scratches at your throat. Another dead end.
Okay, well...
The demons do I get out of here?
Okay, we get a little bit of morale boost that we needed. Everybody was very upset. Anybody want to talk in the mess
Yes?
tent?
I must go.
No? Everybody's good? Cool. Let's see, we did get that ointment card. I wanted to see what that did. Heal an ally and strengthen it by 10. This is just a better version of this. Damage the highest unit on the battlefield up to 15, then boost the lowest unit by the amount of damage. Okay, I'm trying. And what was the mandrake? Play a random bronze unit from each deck. Why would I run that instead of the elf and onion soup? I guess this is from my deck, but it's from each deck. So I'm assuming that means the opponent's deck too. Boost the lowest. This is basically this, but it also deals damage. I'm curious to try it. Is there an... Okay, I haven't built that tent then yet. More trinkets. Why don't we take... So that's damage. That's going to create a card. That's a boost. And we'll run decoy too. Hello? Bandits? Are you here?
The scouts reported the bandits who attacked the village that night now occupied a fort the Adernians had hastily abandoned during their retreat.
They'll have crossbows, arbalists, ballistae. The bandits are armed to the teeth.
What's more, according to the local folk, they had a witch among them. In light of these reports, Neve's advisors debated whether it was worth risking a fight with the brigands.
Let's call it as it is.
Gascon said.
The game's not worth the candle.
Game?
Rayla said, struggling to swallow her anger.
They slaughtered an entire village. We cannot let them get away.
No, we're going to attack the fort.
The stage seemed set for a long debate, when Meve pounded her fist on the table.
I am a queen, for God's sakes. I shall not cower before common rogues, even if the entire conclave of mages stands with them. Reynard, have the men prepare their arms.
Reynard saluted and left the tent. If one had seen him then, he would have sworn the grizzled soldier smiled to himself, beaming with pride in his ruler.
Shortened battle, special rules. Killing is not the solution to everything. Her countenance grim, Maeve peered at the fort's walls. The seizure of this fortress was of no strategic importance. Indeed, some might even call it a wholly unnecessary risk, but not Maeve. Rather than drive off the invaders, these brigands took advantage of the confusion to murder and steal from their compatriots. The Queen refused to sit idly in the face of such depravity. Okay. We'll have to check out what the special circumstances are here. I've got some spies. We've got Rayla. We've got you. You.
Your Grace, I saw flashes of light inside the fort.
Surrender while you can!
Okay. If this unit power drops to 4 or less, move it back to your deck. Why don't we play our spy here?
We got a job to do.
Boost adjacent units by 3. Whenever the enemy leaders is used, repeat the deploy ability. Okay. Well, these guys will hit you. I don't really want that to happen. All right, let's go ahead and we'll play Rayla.
I'll fight to my last breath.
And we'll get the dog. Go ahead and this just deals the highest damage, which would be my infiltrator. So we'll put you back here.
Cork it.
Grab Rayla. Grab. Yeah, this is super broken.
My scars? No, they don't hurt.
Dang it, that's the one I didn't want you to hit.
We must find a gap in the fortifications.
Ow!
The dog ate something. I'm not sure what. I think it was the bear.
Try to win them all, but you won't.
New unit. The Adurnian Deserter doesn't really do anything. That is fine. We've got all those back there. Let's see what our card will do. Set the power of each unit on the row. The power of each unit on the row to the average of the unit's total power. If the average is 3 or below, destroy all units, including oneself. Give 1 charge to the adjacent units with order. Okay. I guess we put that next to Rayla. And then Rayla can call in a unit. Rayla can call in the bombers.
This could hurt.
victuals. Hungry like a wolf, I am. Take it anymore.
Should I be worried about this back row? I mean, they're playing these units. They don't seem that difficult. Like, should I feel like this is too easy, right?
Watch your heads!
With depleted order, does this will give him another charge, right? Hopefully, let's see.
We must trust each other.
No, it's only if they don't have any charges left. Okay.
Today's gonna be a good day.
I don't want to play that. Let's see what else we got here.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
Let's test this out. Go ahead, play you. Grab you, and then can I play you next turn and get my... I can. Wow, okay. Wow. That is some bullshit.
Did you hear that? A kind of incantation.
Something's not right. They should be dead with those wounds.
So not
My
play
pain
him
serves
back.
a purpose.
And then I can boost you. And I can play a slinger.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Okay, maybe I don't want to be killing these guys because they seem to draw units that are dying. I don't really want this card to play because it's only going to hit my cards. So, go ahead, grab Rayla. Do this. Highest unit left will be Gascon, so we'll play him.
Quick and painful this'll be.
Probably not. Oh, and now I have to play that. That was dumb. Okay, well. I also have the lowest unit, so it's just going to take from the dog. Sorry, dog. See if they can make up all that points.
You can try to win them all, but you won't. Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Juiciest leaks in town, get him here.
salty winds are blowing.
The fort is ours, your grace.
Hey,
They battled long and hard to take the fort. Meve could have sworn she saw bandits stalking its ramparts. Bandits who moments before had taken a bolt to the head. By all rights, a mortal wound.
What the devil is going on here?
She swore as she took
Zombie
cover
bandits?
behind her shield. The secret was unraveled only after the battle's conclusion. Meve's soldiers dragged before her a grey-haired woman in colored robes. The aura radiating from her left no doubt. They had fought a sorceress. It was her healing spells that enabled the bandits to hold off their attack for so long.
What is your name, sorceress?
Ispel of Tretagor.
I take it you did not keep company with bandits willingly.
Not at all. They kidnapped me and forced me to aid them.
Forced? I do not understand. As a woman fluent in the arcana of magic, you could have freed yourself with little effort.
True, I could have. But I would have had to kill, and I swore never to use my talents to harm another.
That's convenient.
Not even in self-defense.
Not even then.
Then you live in truly unfortunate times. War rages all around. You cannot hide from it.
Didn't she kill by proxy, right? You know, by healing the bandits, she's allowing them to kill people for her.
So be it. Then I must entrust myself to the care of the gods.
Or a passing queen.
You stand before Meve, by divine right ruler of Lyria and Rivia. We seek the lord of these lands, Demavend.
Oh, forgive me for not recognizing you, your grace. You do not look like a ruler. More like a mercenary.
I know how I look.
True, I wear no crown. It was stolen from me along with my country. I strive to reclaim what was taken, and admit the help of a sorceress would prove useful.
Thank you, my lady. But you must know, an army is no place for me.
Should you wish it not, you needn't fight. We have many civilians among our ranks
who do their part in the slaughter. Indirect guilt is enough.
My soldiers do not slaughter, they fight.
Lofty words, but the result is the same. Piles of corpses.
Well, a bandit I am not. I shall not force you. Reynard, prepare the men to march on.
Of course, but if I may, perhaps Xavier might have a look at the war machines we captured. He may find some parts of use.
Meve followed Reynard's suggestion. Xavier went to work.
Yes, your grace.
Gods. What happened to him?
He was in Rosberg when the stronghold fell. Nearly burned alive.
How are you healing him?
The medics recommended regular poultices of dog's tallow, but whether they've any effect...
Of course they've no effect. For such wounds. How he must suffer.
In the day he reveals nothing. But at night one awakes to hear him sob with pain. You see? I need healers.
I shall go with you. But never shall I use magic to take a life. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yes, you have put it quite plain, and rather bluntly.
Forgive me, your grace. It has been long since I played the host. I forget the custom.
Your spells mean more to me than your manners. Welcome to our ranks, Isbel.
Will you heal...
Isbel sat in one of their wagons and shut her tired eyes.
Xavier, then?
Her long grey hair seemed to flutter ever so slightly, though there was neither wind nor breeze.
Isbel, the healer? So it sounds like there's different versions of Isbel. There's Isbel the healer, which would be interesting. Maybe I can poke her enough to the point where she will go back on her oath. All right, we got a Another report from King Demavand. To all garrisons in Lower Aedirn, your orders are as follows. Abandon border forts at once and make haste to Aldersburg. Massive reinforcements necessary. The enemy prepares to launch a siege. Cool, and I'm assuming... Yep, back there. Got like a little crew growing. And the dog. Didn't even notice the dog. Look at him down there. You there. Took care of your bandits.
Go to Edirn, they said. You'll
Okay,
sell
well,
at
you're
a
still
profit,
upset.
they said.
Hmm. Where are we at? Okay, we'll march into here. We'll get to this bridge. Might go explore some more, and we might call it a day
The
after
ruins
that.
still smoulder. Nilfgaard Park's not long afore. They must be close.
No doubt they already knock at Aldersburg's gate. We must make haste.
These look like...
warriors fled so fast, didn't manage to pack. Beautiful sword. Not a scratch on it. Our army showed well in the parade, but when it came down to it, it's of no real use to me. Take it if you'd like. Left in the fields, it'll go to waste.
Cool, we got some stuff. These guys are just looters. But apparently they're good looters, so we're not going to fight them. Looks like there's some Nilfgaardians down there. We'll see what we can do. Group looking like a D&D party. There is kind of, you know, you got the paladin, the rogue, the fighter, I guess the cleric. What am I missing? Lemons? I don't know what he would fall under. And the dog. Eliminate the spotters before they escape. If a unit appears on this row, this unit becomes alerted. If alerted, move one row away from the opponent every turn-on-turn start. If no rows are left to move to, escape and raise the alarm. So we're just gonna work our way back. What happens if I put this here? Damage unit by 2. So he moves away.
Arbalist at your command.
I'm seeing a
I'm a
problem.
war servant.
You can hit for... two. Okay, here we go. And then we play you. Boom.
Fishing in the moat? Oh,
Hit him. Hit him. I guess you hit yourself? No. That's so dumb that it makes me hit another one of my allies. It wasn't too bad. From Anjo Yolka, the bookkeeper, to Colonel Lukan Zorna. As instructed, the regimental treasury was transferred to the village of Yedlin, south of camp. In order to minimize the chance of enemy interception, the chests have been concealed under the bridge. I've also begun to withdrawal of supplies towards Aldersburg. May the gods watch over both of us. Cool. Apparently there's some treasure under a bridge to the south. Congratulations! You can now use this avatar. I can play as the old lady. An artificer? Okay. Makes sense. What else we got? Is that everybody? And then you got this guy, Mr. Mystery. Oh, and then we got Rayla. You know, Rayla would be a fighter, but I could also see her being like, maybe not a barbarian, but really angry fighter, which is just a barbarian. Anything in these swamps over here? No.
Meve shook her head in
All right,
disbelief
probably one more
as she surveyed
horrible
the
moral
landscape
decision I
before
have to
her.
make.
The Nilfgaardians had destroyed everything in their path. Burned farms, trampled fields, leveled orchards.
The bastards.
She hissed.
They mean to cause a famine.
When the Lyrians reached Braithwaite, a small village near Aldersburg, they saw gaunt men and women, more bone than flesh, gnawing on acorns and boot leather. The invaders had requisitioned every scrap of the village's food stores and hauled it off to their nearby camp. In strained voices, the villagers begged the Queen to help them retrieve their supplies.
Milady, Frost'll come before we know it. Felt help us. Why not a soul will live to see the thaw?
Meve looked around at the blackened, scorched village, at the walking skeletons who dwelled in it. The suffocating smoke bellowing up from the fields sent tears streaming down her face.
I'll do what I can,
Was all she said. She knew this was not the time for a rousing speech. She needed to act.
Milady, have mercy. We'll waste away and starve.
Yeah, no, I gathered that. Sorry, I'd give you food, but I need it all for my dog. Okay, let's go see what this camp's about.
The Lyrians reached the outer defenses of the camp where the Nilfgaardians had taken Braithwaite's food stores. Rayla delivered her report.
3 heavy infantry regiments, Nazari arbalists,
The warrior said.
and I heard neighing, so they've cavalry as well.
Meve said nothing, working it over in her head. The fate of the starving villagers weighed on her heart. But was it worth risking heavy losses to aid them?
The Nilfgaardians keep food in storage and watch it rot while peasants perish from hunger. Will we allow this?
The Queen said, addressing her soldiers. Cried the soldiers.
I didn't think so.
Meve said with a smile as she drew her weapon.
Lyrians, attack!
Shortened battle. Meve wondered whether a single Nilfgaardian felt shame for seizing food from a defenseless peasant, condemning him to starve slowly and painfully. Would he endure sleepless nights, plagued by nightmares? Perhaps turn away in disgust upon seeing his own reflection in a looking glass? He had her doubts. Nilfgaardians aren't people. Pickers must be kept well fed with his diet of elf soup and bear mushrooms. I don't think the peasants would enjoy the elf soup, I'm gonna be honest. Although we're gonna have plenty of elf soup. Okay. What's going on here? What is this? Resilience, permanent resilience, immobile. Doomed, status that removes the unit from the game after it moves to the graveyard. Okay, and then we have the castle gates. Every turn on turn start, boost a random ally by 2 and give it +2 armor. Death Wish. Destroy all the palisades and boost all enemies in hand, deck, and on the battlefield by 2. We want to destroy the gate. So I don't... 25 is asking a lot. And I don't think this isn't a unit, right? This is a... Like if I try to do this, will it actually attack? I don't know. Let's, you know what? Let's try it. I'm curious.
Today our swords shall taste imperial blood.
152, 154.
Damage the highest unit on the battlefield. Okay, it was that. And we got the dog. And we got rid of that guy. Poor dude. No, he ate the elf soup.
Duty again? Oh, gods.
We don't need to destroy the gate. We just need to win, right? Have you get working on that?
Order!
You mad? Don't shake that!
Ooh. Yep, keep hitting that. Let's go ahead and deploy this.
Life is mine now.
Alrighty, let's do this. Turn you into a bear.
Praise be to the great sun!
Oh man, that's... Ooh. That's big. Whenever an ally is destroyed, this unit loses 25. Okay, that's better. That's why. Go ahead and put down another one of those.
Alba!
Who do I want to grab? Well, we'll play you.
Ah, should have listened to me, old lady.
This
Excellent, Seifel!
This will give us 7.
Arbalista, your command.
Probably not enough to do anything to that gate. So Death Wish, discard all copies of this unit from hand.
Herzer.
Okay, there we go. I think we got it. I think with that unit dying. Grab you. Bring you back in.
Armor won't serve.
Your Grace, the battle's won. We've secured the storehouses.
Niamh managed to rout the Nilfgaardian troops and regain the stolen supplies. However, the Queen's good humor faded soon after the battle. Her soldiers began loudly demanding she not return to the village, but keep the food for her troops.
We've nigh empty bellies too, milady. And whatever we give them, the black-clad bastards will just steal right back. Better to strengthen our own army than the enemy's.
Ooh. Did we split it? Make nobody happy? We split it. We split it. We make nobody happy. That's the least.
Easy it would have been to take offense at the soldier's words, to accuse him of greed. But his words held much merit. Niamh's army had no less need for the food than the peasants, and in war-ravaged Edirn there were few chances to replenish their supplies. After a moment's hesitation, the Queen announced her decision.
We shall divide the food. Half we return to the peasants, half we keep for ourselves.
Peasants should be happy. I mean, it's better than no food. And again, I think that would be a harder decision to make if they had some sort of like food tally that I had to keep track of. But I don't. It's just it's used as like just general supplies, and so I don't really care. Peasants are going to be upset.
At first, the peasants were glad to see the soldiers. But their joy quickly turned to anger when they found Niamh had decided to return only half the recovered supplies.
And for a queen to stoop so low, robbing good folk, starving good folk. Ugh.
Niamh refused to argue with the villagers. Yes, justice was on their side. But in times of war, justice counts for little.
I'm sorry, you had no food, and now you have some food. I'm not really sure why you're complaining. All right, where does that leave us? That's gonna get us pretty close. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna call it for today. Stop right here. It looks like next time we'll be able to go across, maybe something up here, go down over here, up here, and then we will eventually make our way over to what I assume is hopefully where Demavand is, unless he's left again. Cool. I might in my off time go back and see if I can find where those maps are supposed to lead me to. But that is gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and Today went better. Today was better. I only, I got stumped by a couple of those puzzles, but not too bad. The elves were actually fairly easy to take care of now that there's that. It's almost at the point where I don't want to use that Rayla Lemons Reynard tactic because it's ridiculous. Like it loops too much. It's almost too broken. I imagine during multiplayer probably banned or something. I don't know. Or maybe there's a good trick to just got back. I can tell. I could tell. That's why I'm ending it. But I should be back next week with more of this. Tomorrow, BMR and I will be back to our Final Fantasy grind. Make sure my stream ends this time. What are you talking about? People can just hang out in the comments afterwards. Like it's the best part of the stream. Yeah, we'll be back to our Final Fantasy 14 grind tomorrow, and then Saturday I would do one of our job quests, so more Final Fantasy. That's all I got. I just know about next week, and then in the next couple days. That's how far I plan my life. Hope everybody has a great rest of your week. Become the best you can be. Become a killer of elves. That's right. Damn knife ears. Believe it.